are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel no winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Good evening to everybody out there. Welcome back, BlueClouds Media listeners and viewers, and lucky to us streaming on two platforms at the same time. I'm your host Nate Zion and co-pilot Stephen G. And tonight we're diving deep into the clarifying world of Chelsea's football club dealings. We are exclusively breaking down the news that will undoubtedly shape the narrative for the Blues for this season, from a significant outgoing transfer making history in Spain to an emerging talent drawing interest from European giants and the what's the right word to say? Is it perplexing? Yes, that's the right word. I got it now. The perplexing social media move by a key defender. The Chelsea transfer saga is unfolding rapidly. Join us as we dissect every angle, analyzing the implication of the implication that led straight to the headlines as things are unfolding on social media and some media outlets out there. So that's what we'll be looking at. Renato Veiga, here we go, is being spotted on, and some other news regarding Wesley Fofana. And we'll get into details of it. If you don't understand what's going on, we will get into details. That's why we're here creating this. Let us know your thoughts, your comments, everything in the comment section below. Stephen G, Nate Zion. We are live again, taking your calls in a few minutes, and we'll drop the link there for you to join us here and have your say. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. We want to get everybody involved. So stick with us. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a second. All right, Tyler, welcome back again to the show. Let me use my words again. Perplexing live show. Welcome back to your perplexing live show. All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from there. Stephen G is here with me in the studio. Welcome back to the show, Big Stephen. You doing well, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, I guess. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful.
You right?
Take over, Steve.
Yeah, no worries. Whilst he gets himself sorted, it's good to be back on the show as always. We've already got 37 people watching, with 11 of those being on YouTube. Shout out to everyone that's already in the comments. Whilst he gets organised, I'll just run through some of these so we're caught up. Cole Palmer saying Veiga gone and DJ's mudded because he said Veiga staying. Matinda Allen saying, hello guys, Xavi Simons update please. There's not really an update on that outside of anything we mentioned yesterday. Nothing's changed on that situation. I123 saying big up Nazion and everyone joining today. Hope everyone's doing well today. I nearly completely misread that. Big up I123. Hope everything's well with you. Matinda comes back in with Nkunku updates, please. And don't forget about Jackson also. Is he leaving Chelsea on a permanent? As came out yesterday, the only stuff on Nkunku at the moment is that Leipzig are now looking at him. And on Jackson, he has a lot of interest. Hopefully it'll be a permanent deal, but it remains to be seen. Chelsea only want permanent deals. Dan hopping on in the chat saying, yes, knee. And then Daniel Knight's only 2 weeks until deadline day. Chelsea need to hurry up with Nkunku outgoing. Simmons can come Chelsea.
Smash the like button.
Yeah, hopefully. But then so long as they get it done, I don't care when they get it done personally. Dan says for everyone to smash the like button and subscribe and up the Chelsea. Matinda says, is true Simmons will play his last game on Friday, Bundesliga move to London. It sounds that way, but we don't know for sure because it obviously depends on Nkunku. Dan asking if you're okay after your little coughing fit knee.
I'm good, Dan. Thank you. I'm doing good. Thank you.
Behind the dugout saying big up, lads. Big up to you too. That's just in conversation with Dan. So those ones are just between them. So I'm going to leave that. And then DJ saying big up, Nee, Stephen, and the chat. Smash a like and subscribe, people. Hey, listen to what DJ and Dan say, guys. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. It really supports the channel, especially when you hit the like early on in the stream as well. It really helps to push it out into the algorithm.
On time.
Anyways, now that we've caught up on all those comments so we don't fall too far behind, hopefully. You all right, Nee?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay, so what one do you want to do first if you're organized? Do you want to do Veiga first? Given that that's sort of like the breaking news. I'm guessing that was a 1 second.
Yeah, I'm back now. Thank you. You. Yeah. What were you saying, Steven? Guys, I apologize. I don't know. I took a little drink and it didn't sit well until I started talking. And it creates a little bit of bubbles, like a space, air bubbles in between the drink. So when I start reading whatever I was reading, started talking, it messed it up and then it developed that cough. So I apologize that I was coughing so loud on the microphone. I know it doesn't sound well in some people's ears, so I apologize for that. Cough. I mean, it's involuntary. I didn't really mean to do that, but sorry, guys. Steven, what was the question again, Steven?
Do you want to start with Veiga? Because that's the first one that
Yeah.
I've got on what you've sent to me anyway, and it's the most recent one.
Absolutely, guys. Welcome back to BlueClouds Media. It's Steven and Steven G and Nee happy on the stream today. We might see the legends either joining Daily South or Dan, or maybe we might have deals also coming in, and or maybe we might see a Liverpool fan joining our show today for very very first time, which is maybe TY or others. But yeah, interesting news, breaking news today as Renato Veiga, 29.5 million euro plus add-ons is heavy sell on clause. Good business for Chelsea, considering Veiga's potential at this moment. That's what it says that is being done. Chelsea have had a sale of Renato Veiga to Villarreal in Spain. That's what we're discussing so far. Steven, what do you make of it? Good deal, right? From 12 million to 29.
Yeah, it's a good deal. But first of all, big up to Dan joining us at the moment. But yeah, so it's a good deal. I think if I remember rightly, we were trying to get about £30 million when we were trying to do the deal with Atletico Madrid, which I think is about 35 million euros. So it's only a little bit cheaper, but well, I say that because this deal's 30 million euros, including add-ons. So that's about £26 million, but it's including add-ons. So we don't know the specific guaranteed fee at this moment. Chelsea do also have a apparently big sell-on clause. So if Villarreal were to sell him down the line, Chelsea get a big percentage of that, based on what's getting reported by the likes of Fabrizio Romano.
Steve, I'm going to ask a question with the sell-on clause before you move on. Does the sell-on clause help get the deal a little bit cheaper? Because when you add sell-on clause, you're still going to benefit in the future when Villarreal move this player on. Does it help the parent club or the beneficial club get the deal a little cheaper?
Typically, it would mean that the deal is done cheaper. Because with a sell-on clause, obviously, okay, so we've sold him, if you include the add-ons, which are apparently easily achievable, then it's going to be, I think, about £26 million if we have Villarreal and Veiga achieve whatever the clauses are for those add-ons. So if they then sold him for, I don't know, 35, 40 million, for example, say Chelsea have a 20% sell-on, right?
Right.
20% sell on, say they sell him for 40 million. That means Chelsea get 8 million of that deal, right? I'm using those sort of numbers to give the example of, say it's 20%, they sell him 40, it's 8 million that Chelsea get in the future from that future sale, right?
Okay.
So at the moment, if all add-ons are met, it's £26 million, yeah? Which is roughly about £5 million cheaper than what we were trying to get from Atletico Madrid. Hence why I used the example of 40 million at a 20% sell-on clause. Because it's basically the same amount as what they got him cheaper than, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you very much, Steven G, for explaining. I was just reading this. I was like, I mean, I got to put this question out there. There could be someone there who has more answer to it. And I was like, looking at it, does it help bring the price down for the interested club or suitors? With
in theory, it's supposed to. In theory, it's supposed to.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Dan, welcome back to the show, Dan. What's your thoughts on these deal right now for Renato Veiga here?
Hello, my boys. I'm not loud, am I?
Yeah. You're okay now. You're okay.
Does it sound loud? Right, I just want to make sure I don't sound loud on the streams because I've been trying to sort out the adjust off the volume on the streams for future reference, so it's not loud for people who think I'm loud on the stream. But yeah.
What do you think, Steven? Is it too loud?
No, it's all right. But UEFA are screwing Chelsea right now.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
So it's now been confirmed to Kieran Gill that the only sales that will count, you know how they've put this whole thing on us that we have to make up what we buy with sales. Only the players that were involved in the Conference League knockout stages will count. So UEFA are just trying to mess Chelsea up here. Well done, UEFA. Congratulations. You are absolute frauds. Congratulations for screwing a football club. Well done, lads. Also, funny how they wait until we're 2 weeks from the deadline to go, actually, lads, it's only these ones. You could have told us this when you put this clause on us. If you told us in there, it'd make life a lot easier. Now you've waited till 2 weeks before the deadline and you've gone, actually, it's only these ones, so João Felix doesn't count.
That's crazy.
Frauds.
All right. We Steven.
Yeah.
Renato Veiga, guys. So Renato Veiga has finally made a permanent deal, move from Chelsea to Villarreal, and we are looking into that. The other report also there, Wesley Fofana. We'll be looking at Wesley Fofana also, social media issues, and Carney Chukwuemeka also news there as Juventus is heavily interested in the youngster. But I know from what I've known, Carney Chukwuemeka would love to go back to be with Borussia Dortmund to continue his career. But Dan, let's hear from you, Dan. Dan, turn your camera on. Do you get my message?
I'm having a cigarette quickly. I don't want to have smoking, so I don't want to come on the camera.
Okay, smoking.
After when I'm smoking, I'll put the camera. Yeah. Like Steve said, DJ, and big ups to Cole Palmer. DJ, you're in the mud. I told you this. I told DJ so many times on the phone. This guy's getting sold. He's telling us, no, he's not. He's trying to get plans for Enzo Maresca to be replaced for us, to be a seller back, try to put him into the team. I said, no, DJ, no, he's getting sold. And DJ, there you are. You're in the mud. Villarreal's interested in him. It's a good thing that we do get rid of Renato Veiga. Well, we might lose out a little bit on him, on the cost, because as you know, we're trying with all these players. But yeah, make sure it's all done as well. So I'll make sure he smashed that like button as well, DJ, because in the stream for you. But yeah, it's a good thing. Like Steve said, this sellout clause, yeah. It sometimes depends on a deal where teams come provided together as two clubs. It could come up like 10%, like 25% up to 20%, 15%. Whatever the deal is with Renato Veiga to Villarreal, say they're doing what? See, like how much they're paying. They're offering something 29 and something 5 add-ons, and if a player like him improves in Villarreal in 2 seasons, depends on the contract as well. If it's a 2 or 3 contract, if he has a 3 contract and he does really well, because he's still young, roughly around, I think he's 22, 23 now, and he's still young, player. If it defies by 3 years and they do well, and big clubs like Barcelona, Real Madrid, like Premier League clubs as well, all different clubs come in for him in the future, and then they're selling him, and we're doing the selling clause. It depends how much we would actually get for him. Like we might get like Steve said, might get 8 million for him. It depends how much the salary that the Villarreal is going to be paying for him, and also with the contract in the deal of the selling clause, how much it might be a 4 mil. So whatever it does, yeah, we're still going to get half of that money back on selling him in a way so it's not much, but it'd be still half a profit what we're getting if in the future if Villarreal decides to sell him to another club. So it's a good thing. Renato Veiga needs to be sold because, as you know, the attitude that time he said he was playing right back. He ain't a right back. He's a centre back. And to my bro DJ, yeah, you are waffling. You told me he was we're keeping him, but I told you no, it's getting sold. And honestly, would you really want to have a guy Renato Veiga at your club with a bad attitude that you know full well the club's not going to play him as a centre back? That's why we loaned him out to Juventus to go and provide him to go play as a centre back at Juventus. And look how that worked out for him. Because there was options to buy us, but they wanted to buy him at the end of the season. But Juventus now came in that they didn't want him because of the way he was acting towards the football club. So it's a good way to get rid of him. It's good to put on a check mark, like Steven said about this UEFA are now in for us. I'm just gonna let you know, Steve. Just don't worry about UEFA. They've been doing it for every single season. I think this is just
Barcelona
fake
get
news.
away with it every year, so work that one out.
Yeah, they do, Steve. They do get they do all every year. They always get somehow they get away from it all the time. But the thing with Chelsea, I just think it's all talks and this is a fake news. Because we hear this all the time with Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea did this, so in official words.
I have confirmed it to actually a decent journalist, so make it out that you will.
Okay, if that's the case then.
Kieran Gill saying that their auditors will only be accounting for money made on those who were in the squad submitted by Chelsea for last season's knockout stages onwards, so the Felix sale does not count.
Yeah, because it doesn't, because the team what we had in the Conference League,
yeah, but at the same time,
yeah,
all it should be is players that are eligible to be on the A list should count. Yeah, it shouldn't be, we're going by last season. So Petrovic, Kepa, Felix, Sterling, Disasi, all these guys, Chilwell, if he goes, Veiga, none of these guys will count. So in other words, we can't register our new signings for Champions League. Well done, UEFA. I hope you're happy.
Yeah, but the thing is, Steve, with that, it is corrupt. We have this.
It's always us, man.
It's all because we're the hatest club in the world. We're the hatest a club in history. We have different like famous people, like singers, boxers, like all different natural sports kind of tiers hate Chelsea. Even Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville, look at them. How like Jamie Carragher's coming out. Oh,
you don't expect Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville to like a football club. They were always in opposition. It's just that they're not being professional. And what you have to understand is media people are always being paid to hype their media platform. And Jamie Carragher is doing
this. What I'm saying
to hype that platform where he works. You have to understand that.
If this is the case, then maybe Jamie Carragher, even though he wouldn't have this information, maybe he was right that Chelsea wouldn't get out of the league phase. Because at the moment, it's looking like we'll only have academy kids. So let's just put that there.
But before DJ comes in, before DJ comes in, what Steve just said, and you need as well, yeah. Like Jamie Carragher's come out. Players should not go to Chelsea. Players should not go sign for Chelsea. And it's like making it out like the players for the 7 years contract are going to get ruined with wages and bonuses. Look what we've done so far. We've made more money. Yeah, we spent more money in the club, and the players what we've done in contracts, they know how to follow the rules on the books in the Premier League. We had a letter statement last season from the Premier League telling the owners, can you make sure now the contracts are less than 7 years by 5 years. But the Chelsea still are doing by 7 years because they know how to follow the rules on the books where other clubs don't know how to do it. And that's why the UEFA are hating it, because whatever, like what Steven said, all the players like Disasi, Wesley Fofana, Joel Felix, Jackson, and Nkunku, all the players, including last year, we could sell them no matter what on the books, We paid our official fares, we paid our fines, we paid the debts of what we've done. We've now made more money in the financial than what we never had before. So these players came in, and now what we're getting, we're selling on, is it's just the hatred of UEFA is trying to bring into a five as a discussion on Chelsea Football Club to be bad news. I'm telling you, Steve, just don't worry about it because UEFA could go jog on, mate. Or else I care, yeah. They're following by the rules, they're following by the books, and this is what the thing about I don't rate the admins that much, or the sporting directors, the owners and the sporting directors, right? But in a way, they're still doing things that accessory, knowing how to follow the books in the Premier League, the rules. And that's the only most good thing about this owners, what they're doing. So we'll just don't worry about the UEFA. So anyway, big ups, Lee.
I'm just saying we're only going to have kids on our team next year then.
No, we won't, Steve.
Thank you very
Don't think
much,
that.
Dan, for taking us through that. That's the voice of Chelsea, Dan. We have DJ also here with us, and we have Stephen G. Before DJ jumps in, let me go through a few of the comments here right after DJ said. This was between Dan and DJ conversation. Yeah, Dan United, big up to you, Dan United. So it says, what are we going to do with Chilwell and Sterling, and who is going to buy these players? A question from Dan United. Big up to you, DJ. DJ said, all done, bro. I bet you'll forget. Instead you were smashing your pancake whilst waffling your syrup down. All right, that's from DJ Saf to Dan personally. So two of them. Matilda, big up to you. Alan said, Elliot, Liverpool player, is true. Is it true he's going to replace Xavi?
That's what
Xavi rumors. Yeah, there's been some rumors out there regarding that. Stephen, what did you recently see, Stephen?
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to replace him with Harvey Elliott from Liverpool.
Okay, absolutely. So yeah, that's the rumors. Hopefully that works so they can freeze Xavi. Yeah,
that's coming from
Plattenberg also. Okay. All right. So Dan, I hope you stayed off the waffle, bro. All right.
That was DJ saying
individual conversation. I'll just
you stop with the waffles
from Matilda. Yeah. Alan, I'll just put in I'll just keep it for a second. Alan said, how are you? Okay, this is individual conversation, which I would just keep it right now and say, but was not good idea. Was it a good idea to sell Veiga or Veiga to be sold permanently? It is deals.com. That boy is a game changer at me. Okay. What he's trying to say is big up to Makim. I thought it was Makim, but it wasn't Makim. It's is he Abed, right? He said hi, how everyone.
Habib
is the name. Yeah, Habib, big up to you, and let us know where you're watching the stream from, Habib. Thank you very much for joining the stream today. Okay, this one's still individual conversation. What about Bastoni to Chelsea, or what is it? A Handkeep to Chelsea as a defender? Look, those are all rumors.
Leverkusen, isn't he?
I'm not so sure. Probably there. That's Leverkusen player that people.
Yeah, but Bastoni's in the Serie A team, and he's in by Leverkusen centre back. Inter Milan, yeah.
It's rumors, but I don't see any approach yet. So let's take it like that, as it's rumors. But like I said, I don't see Chelsea bringing in a defender. But I think they need it. They need a top defender. But what kind of defender is Enzo Maresca looking for? Is it one of those defenders? Which I don't think Bastoni is one of them. The kind of defender he's looking for. I don't think Bastoni is one of them. I won't say much about the Leverkusen player because maybe it could be that Enzo Maresca might have seen something in him. That's why he may be recommending for that player. But Bastoni, I'm not so sure. It could be the ordinary centre-back players. But Enzo Maresca is indeed looking for a specific central defender. So, thank you guys all for the comment. Guys, don't forget, please subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Drop a like on the video. It will help the channel go a long way. Like Mo said yesterday, don't wait until the stream is about to the stream is coming to an end before you drop a like on it, it will not help. But now is the time for you to drop it on, and the algorithm also send the link to other people, recommend it to other people for them to join the live show. So as we are here, and I don't know if Mo have time on his side to join us to discuss the Veiga, permanent transfer dealings right now. But besides that, we're gonna get things going. DJ, you ready?
Yeah, bro, always ready, mate. Big up to you.
Okay.
Big up to Stephen. Big up to everyone.
I thought you moved
Big
away
up.
from your decks, so that's why I was wondering if you're ready.
bro. I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Okay, thank you very much, DJ. You welcome back to the show as usual. You've seen the permanent transfer from Chelsea, young talented left back have made a complete move or permanent move to Villarreal. What's your take on it?
Yeah, I mean, I know I came on yesterday and I said it for a couple of days ago when I kind of like got a story. I came out and said because it broke because I got a message saying to me there's a possibility that the people inside Chelsea were thinking about keeping Veiga at Chelsea because they might not go and sign a centre back, which was not true, which was not lies at all because even Kevin Hatchard even came out and said it as well. On Talk Sport a couple of days ago as well. So that's why my information was not wrong in terms of that. It's just that obviously Maresca, they obviously tried to say to Maresca and Veiga, do you want to sit down, talk to the player? He's obviously said no. It's obviously down to what he did last season. And that's the reason why they've got him off the books. I also think it's also, like we talked about already, me, I think it's also to get these players off the books because of the deal they have with UEFA. And as you read it, rightfully so, you read it. Both of you all read it right now. I think you guys have already mentioned it. If we do not sell certain lot of players before the deadline, then we won't be able to register some players. Which is why I think why they're trying to get as much out the door than they possibly can. This is why I think if they do what they do, I personally think we'll probably get one more signing in. It's probably going to be one at this moment in time. Because of this situation, if we don't sell more than before we can bring in, then I don't doubt we'll bring one player in, and I think that's going to be Xavi Simons. Maybe the Garnacho situation might not happen until January, because if we don't do as UEFA have asked us to do, it's been agreed that Chelsea apparently have had I think Todd Bowley and Co have already spoken and said they will go by the rules of what they've asked, which means they're going to have to get Raheem Sterling off the books. They're going to have to get obviously Jackson, Nkuku, Veiga, Chilwell. All these guys have still got to go before anything. So I mean, if we get rid of one of them, then obviously Xavi Simons comes in straight. If we get rid of two, then obviously there's a possibility that Garnacho comes in. So it's going to be those two if they do happen. It'll be the two that do happen. I think Xavi. It looks like more than likely the way it's talked today that both Nicholas and Jackson and Nkuku look like the two players. Obviously, Veiga's going as well now. It looks like they are the two players on that list that are most likely to be going. I think Raheem Sterling, it's going to be a bit of an issue because of his wages, which means we may have to loan him and pay half his wages to whatever club goes and gets him, which again means we still got him on our books. So yeah, hopefully we'll get the two players in. Obviously there's still Badashili and there's talk of Badashili and possibly Disasi to go as well. So there's those two as well that possibly could happen. So let's see what happens, Nee. Hopefully we'll get it all works out. We get the players that we want, and we get the players that we need to get off the books as well can go as well. As long as we don't stay short for next season, because like we said, we need all our players for next season, bro. And having any of them not registered for the Champions League will be a bit of a disaster for us. For me,
indeed, it will be a disaster for us. Did I lose Dan? Okay,
I think so. Need just quickly as well, as the last thing on this. What do UEFA want us to do? Sell a key player like Cole Palmer or something? No, do one.
Yeah, you know what? You hit the nail right on the head. And I tell you what, this is why I said to you guys. No, but this is what I said to you guys yesterday. Don't rule out Andre Santos leaving Chelsea. That could be the key player that we might end up losing.
Bro, I've given you the solution in the comments. You sell both Badiashile for 100 million guaranteed to Strasbourg, and then Sanchez goes with him for another 50 million.
That'd be great.
But you make Sanchez the backup to Penders for the year.
That'd be great, mate.
Everyone's happy.
You're gonna create a big problem in what the manager is trying to do. Sanchez is a backup. He ain't happening.
Steven's spot on, bro. I agree with him 100%.
No, it's a good idea, but it's never going to happen.
Hang on, let me double down on this, right?
It's a good idea, but it's never going to happen. That's what I'm trying to say.
You then sell Jackson for 60 million guaranteed. Oh no, we got 210 million.
To Strasbourg again. Right?
Hey, well, it helped them win it helped them
and this is why I said
Champions League and win the Europa League potentially.
And this is why I said to you guys all of yesterday, Nee. I said to you, don't rule out Santos going, because I saw links to Juventus today as well. I don't know if you guys saw that this morning.
Because you can't sell him when you've got someone like
Lavia
who's always injured.
Yeah, hopefully not.
But yeah, the solution is just sell loads of people for big money to Strasbourg. Happy days.
Yeah.
It is so corrupt though, because Barca get away with this stuff all the time.
Big up Cole Palmer, big up bro in the comments.
Yeah,
they do. They do. And the thing is, they can't register. I mean, do you remember they had that issue with Danny Olmo? They couldn't register him because they had a similar situation.
And magically he's registered.
Yeah.
To be fair, that wasn't UEFA, that was La Liga. But the point stands. Oh, you can't register. We've registered.
Backhand payments, Stephen. Backhand payments, bro. Backhand payments, bro.
Yeah,
I've seen it in the conservatory. Sorry, I just had that. I had a phone call from.
Oh, okay.
For an instant last night from the. I'll tell you after the stream.
I get it. Thank you very much, and DJ. So the latest news is Renato Veiga right on the screen. It's a here we go. I'm gonna go through it again. Exclusive from Fabrizio Romano. So Villarreal agreed deal to sign Renato Veiga on a permanent move. Move. I don't mean to read that one. It's not emotional feelings over here. What the hell? All right, as he's been there, it says Villarreal agreed deal to sign Renato Veiga on permanent move from Chelsea. Here we go from Fabrizio Romano. Then he went ahead and said the details of the deal is agreement with player and also with Chelsea. Agreement with player and also with Chelsea on 29.5 million euros package added. It says add-ons included and also heavy sell on clause, which I'm not really sure what this heavy sell-on clause is. How much is it? The details is not there. Record transfer for Villarreal after exclusive story last week. So we ending today with good luck for Renato Veiga. He hasn't got a fair share at Chelsea. He didn't get much chance at Chelsea as a player. But hopefully he turned out to be a beast in the future. And Chelsea can bring him back, hopefully, if that happens.
That was his fault, though.
I know whichever way it is, whether his fault, the club's fault, I'm saying he did not get enough chance at Chelsea.
He burnt his bridges. It's his fault.
All right. We'll move on from Renato Veiga unless anyone else wants to add something else to it so we can move on to Wesley Fofana. DJ, Dan, anything?
Wesley Fofana, yeah?
Not yet.
Is it? Yo.
Anything to add on the Veiga thing first, and then we're going to Fofana.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Good riddance, I say. Hold that, DJ. Told you was going. You stop with your waffling beans, and
bro,
and best to the future, and best to the future for Renato Veiga, because we don't want an attitude player like that in our club. Sorry, man.
To be fair, Dan, Nia and Stephen can back me up on this. I did actually say yesterday that there was talks at the club, basically saying they want to keep him. And to be fair, the European expert Kevin Hatchard even said the same thing as what I said. Yeah, so that's not. No,
DJ. I believe you, bro. You don't have to explain to yourself. I know you told me yesterday, and you showed me the thing yesterday. But I did tell you all along that he was getting sold. Yes, I believed you about that. I knew the journalist, because I even read the journalist myself, and the same journalist said what you said. Yeah, that they wanted to keep him at the club just to work with Enzo Maresca to be another backup for another centre back, because the centre back
said what he said. Yeah, Dan, he was quoting the journalist.
Yeah, DJ's a journalist now. But big ups to DJ. Yeah, let's move on from Renato. But let's just say I'm a air day. It'll it's all the best in the future for Renato Veiga. Hope you do best in your new club.
Thank you very much, guys. So we're gonna move on from Renato Veiga, move to Villarreal. We'll be looking at Wesley Fofana. Reports that came in earlier today that Wesley Fofana deleting his Instagram post, a genuine sign of a potential. Is it a genuine sign of potential transfer? Does it want to move away from Chelsea, or is it just a standard of season player behavior? That's what we'll be looking at in today's stream. If Fofana were to leave Chelsea, how big of a blow would that be for Chelsea Football Club defensive plans, especially given his injury record? And also, like I said, I'll give my little shot on it, then I'll throw it over to the panelists to discuss this. With Wesley Fofana, I feel like he's a little bit upset due to manager's comment a few weeks ago. If you guys can remember, during the conference league game that we played, if you can remember, Enzo Maresca made some few statements where he said it was the worst 45 minutes for Wesley Fofana. If you guys can remember, we were losing 1-0. I think was it Wesley Fofana in there or Badishele in there, where he made a substitution and brought in the right player. Wesley Fofana started the game, think in the first half, and he was really struggling. And you guys can remember he has been struggling in terms of the position that they've played in. And Enzo Maresca made that statement that Wesley Fofana has the worst 45 minutes as a player. And he did not say he's a bad player, but he's really, I think he's what he was saying led to that game that he saw from Fofana at that period of time. Maybe that could be something that triggered Wesley Fofana. But we've seen other also information on on Instagram where Fofana uploaded another picture of himself training, back on the pitch training. So sometimes not everything we see on social media that we have to believe. It could be that he was being triggered by the managers would I say report on public, or maybe it was just, like I said, off the field issues. So that's my point of view. I don't think it's anything that we have to take it serious. Wesley Fofana hasn't been much fit for him to be playing games for Chelsea. He's been injured for a long period of time, and some reports are saying that he's crying for minutes, which I found that difficult to believe. So over to you guys on the panel, DJ and Dan and Stephen G.
He's done this last year as well, by the way.
What was that, Stephen?
He done this last year as well.
He did the same thing last year?
Yeah. He's still got his welcome video up, and I think his debut one. But he done the exact same thing with deleting some last year as well.
So what is his problem? Is it game
time? I
time?
think he has one. I think it's just something that he does every year.
Okay.
Like people saying, oh, but he's still got so many at Leicester. Yeah, he played more at Leicester, so there's got to be more milestones and stuff like that because he's not really played at Chelsea. He's so long as he's still got Chelsea-related content up, whether that's just his welcome and debut thing or not, I don't care. Because people saying he's wiped all of it. Well, if he's still got his welcome up, there can't be that big of a deal. If he's still got one for his debut up, it can't be that big of a deal because he's not then wiped everything, has he? Plus, I don't remember, I could be wrong, I can't remember him having Chelsea Football Club in his actual bio. I thought it was always just the bit that's there now. So I don't think it was ever in his bio from what I remember on social media. So, yeah, it seems like it is just something that he does every offseason. It doesn't seem like a Wissa situation. But my point earlier was, like, regardless of this, he hasn't helped himself because, it's going to get people talking. And that's what I said to you earlier when we were messaging. Like,
yeah,
he doesn't help himself. Like, people got to talk about it. But even if it's just like you done last year, you're just clearing stuff up and keeping the odd one or two. Yeah. You've deleted a lot of stuff, seemingly, that's Chelsea related. So people got to talk about it. So you really have kind of, for lack of a better term, kind of shot yourself in the foot to that extent.
I even know players that have moved from one club to the other club. They don't delete everything. They keep records of what is in the past and how
Yeah,
the
he's still got
the
some
career
messages,
trajectory. A career trajectory where they know they were with Villarreal, now they are with Chelsea. When you go to their page, you have history or they have evidence of where they've been from club to club, and they keep
but
all in their social media
yeah, and he's still
profile.
got France and Leicester stuff, but it seems like he's only got those two sort of big Chelsea posts up. But like I said, he's not really had any big moments for Chelsea outside of his debut, so I can't really complain, to be honest.
Okay. All right,
I'll
thank you
just
very much on that.
clarify that there is a lot of people, because I forgot he done it last year, and then everyone's going, "Hang on, he done this last year, and he's still here, so it's not that big of a deal." I forgot that until I saw people mentioning it, so I just wanted to chuck that in before DJ and Dan came in, just to clarify the situation a little bit more.
Before they destroy him on my
No,
platform,
just
right?
to clarify the situation, it's not.
Is Sanchez
anything
injured?
like-
We're gonna find out
Is he
if
injured?
guys, if we can get anything on Sanchez injured. Is it a question or is it a statement made by Gideon?
I've not seen
Gideon, big
anything.
up to you, Gideon. Big up to you, Gideon. Thank you very much for joining us on the show today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Drop a like in the video is very important for this platform as early as the stream is running right now. But yeah. Yes, sir.
Just
yes,
quickly, I've not seen anything on that, but there is something, and I don't really. I feel like he's kind of gone down in my mind in terms of reliability. You know that Sasha Tavarelli or whatever his name is?
Yeah, I know that guy.
So he's saying that talks have started for Disasi between Chelsea and Bournemouth on a loan with an option to buy.
Okay.
But I don't care about that at this point because we're at a situation where apparently he wouldn't count towards the sales amount we have to make to register new players. So he can go on loan if he wants. I don't care.
I know that'll be a big wish for a lot of these Chelsea fans. I mean, majority of us on this panel right now, besides me, all these three will vote in the favor of Sanchez going on loan or leaving the football club.
No,
I'm the only one that will keep him. Oh, Disasi. You're talking about Disasi, not Sanchez.
Yeah, Disasi.
Okay.
There's talks with Bournemouth over a loan with option.
Okay, option to buy. All right, so thank you very much for that little update.
The Sanchez thing, and that came up. So I'm going to continue looking for the Sanchez thing.
All right, let's hear from DJ or Dan. Dan, regarding Wesley Fofana. What's you guys' take on it?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'll try and keep this short. I mean, yeah, like Steven says, he's known for putting things out on Instagram. I think he, as we said, did it last season, and it came down the same situation again. He's done it again this season. Look, as far as I'm concerned, with Wesley Fofana, I rate him very highly. But if this guy thinks, if it was to be true, this guy cannot even talk to Chelsea Football Club about wanting to leave when this guy hasn't even given us a full season without being injured. So for me, I look at that and I say to myself, "Who are you to come in and say, I'm crying because I'm not getting minutes of your football at the club?" Yeah, if that was the story, which I don't believe it is to be true, but if that was to say a story, then why are you crying for, mate? Stay fit. If you want to get minutes, stay fit. Come and show what an excellent centre back that you are. What we all know you are, a centre back that you were when you were at Leicester City. Okay, before you got your injury. And prove to everyone, that your injury, you've got over your injury issues, and you want to come back strong at Chelsea. But don't complain and moan in the background that you're not getting, you're crying because you're not getting opportunities to play. Like our manager said in the press conference the other day after the post match, yeah, Vega's with us. Wes is with us. He's on the bench, but he's not ready to play. And as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I believe what our manager's saying. If a manager's saying he can't play, he can't play. So what I say to do for him is keep all what he's saying, keep it all locked up for now, and come out and show the Chelsea fans that you want to be here and you're going to try and stay fit and try and give us a full season. Because at the moment we've not seen that with you since you joined the club. So that's just my take on it, Nick.
Didn't he post something the other day saying that people talk too much or something?
Again, he said this. Yeah, he said that as well. That's why I find it a little bit. This is why I find that story of what he did a bit because he was the same person that pointed out. People talk too much.
But he also
Did he
did
put
post today a
any
picture of him
training?
training on his story saying Friday
Exactly.
focus.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
think
was
it was
gonna
something
say
like
that,
that.
and
Was
you already put that up. So yeah,
yeah,
I
but
thought I saw a story of
but-
him.
but what I'll say is, you know, I do rate him. Okay, I do rate him. I think he's an excellent centre back. I think he can be one of the best in the world when fully fit. I think he is up there.
DJ Enzo
But
Maresca
there's
doesn't rate
something's
him.
not
Enzo Maresca doesn't rate him. He doesn't rate him like the kind of as one of those centre backs that he wants. He doesn't.
I don't know, but I mean,
He
we saw
does
him.
me.
He
I'm
does
pretty
rate
sure
him, I
the
think
quote
he-
you're on about was referring to playing in a Levi Colwell role, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah, it's Lee well,
Yeah.
but he don't play that well.
But that
He
is a
don't play that
specialist
well.
role, and Wes don't play that anyway.
Even if Wesley Fofana couldn't even play that role very well, how dare are we to criticize what's his name at Champ?
Do you know what? A little criticise on Wesley Fofana here, and I'm not liking it. To be fair, because you're waffling, right? Waffling, like him, like Enzo Maresca. Don't trust him. The kids, fair dudes, yeah. Like I've heard stories, right? The thing with him on social media, basis, like what Steve said last year, he did it last year. He hasn't really came out and said about he wants to leave Chelsea Football Club. There was a rumor about why he's deleted all the stuff on Instagram because someone's patently on Instagram abused him as one of the Chelsea fans, a couple of Chelsea fans abused
there's
him.
been a few since the story
Yeah,
came out.
yeah,
They went to his old
yeah,
posts.
yeah. On his post saying you're a waste of a centre back at Chelsea. There's a lot of things about this. That's why he's deleted, but he deletes things to put new things up on a new chapter. He don't want to like. I'd do it. I'd delete things on my Instagram from last year's.
He's got stuff of Leicester City still there.
Yeah, like Leicester City, like with all that Leicester City stuff what he had, and he deleted all that as well. Give the kid the break. Like what? Is he not allowed to delete stuff and add new stuff onto his new social media? Like we do it. Other people do it.
No, what you have to understand is when a player who is still with the football club delete all those things, it creates an impression that he is on the way of leaving the football club. That's Luisa. If you look at Luisa from Brentford, he's done a similar thing.
That's it. Yeah, that's him.
All his social media posts because he wants to move away from Brentford.
Okay.
That's what the impression
it's
is.
the same.
Yeah,
It's the same knee as well.
Yeah, it's the same. But the thing is,
yeah,
Wesley
Fofana. That's why everyone is talking about it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm telling you.
Wesley Fofana is not like that. He hasn't not had once attitude at Chelsea Football Club to say he wants to leave. Yes, I hear DJ. I agree on DJ. But if he hasn't played so many minutes at Chelsea to be injured and to come out, if it's the case of him wanting to leave the club to go and play a new chapter because he had no minutes. The thing is, the kid he's had injuries since we bought him from Leicester. It's the sixth scenario when we had Fernando Torres by Chelsea Football Club when the Liverpool Football Club knew that Fernando Torres had bad injuries. So and these owners knew full well before you buy Wesley Fofana, you knew his situation at Leicester when he had injuries. And in a day, it's not the kid's fault that he came to the club where the owners wanted him. Because they knew he had injuries at Leicester, and in a day, yeah, they're the ones, the mug, to paid a lot of money for Wesley Fofana to thinking to come to Chelsea to improve that his injuries might go and be one of the best centre backs. The kid's good. He's probably one of our best centre backs in Chelsea. It's just a shame that his injuries is caused so much problem for him that he needs to what we need to do. He needs to do what Reece James did: go have a surgery on his leg and stay out for a whole year and get your injury muscles back into strengthening, like what we did with Reece James.
He had surgery, no?
No, he hasn't. Not yet. They've been talking about it, but he hasn't had it yet, Steve. The kid's still young, and any day, yes, he's played. Where you see him playing on the game, he is solid, and he only plays one position. He's not a rotate central midfielder or right centre back. He's a less centre back. That's the only most place he is. So Wesley Fofana, if it's this
Dan,
thing of this,
make it snappy, man. Make it snappy.
I'm making it snappy. Like Wesley Fofana with his social media, because he's deleted all the stuff. Now everyone's panicking because now he's deleted everything off his social media. He wants to leave Chelsea. It's not the case. He's probably deleted the stuff from his old page and to when he gets back from his injury from Chelsea to start a new chapter with Chelsea, because he never played in the Club World Cup from being injured. He ain't hardly played last season in the Conference League because he was injured. So he's probably like seen all their like players not being involved, thinking, why should I have that? I haven't been involved. And now when I come back to my fitness, when I get ready to play in a Chelsea shirt again as a centre back, then it's a new chapter and put new social photographs on social media. That's it. End of. I don't know why people are panicking over Wesley Fofana.
All right. So no cause for alarm is what Dan is saying. Big up to you, Cole Palmer. Thank you for the message over there. From he said I need to check the pies or pieces message. He says Bournemouth have started club-to-club talk with Chelsea for Axel Disasi.
That's what I just told you guys. He's quoting Sasha Tavarelli, whatever his name is.
Yeah, current talks over loan plus option to buy. That's if things happen, it means that Chelsea are really moving things very fast. We've seen the outgoing of Renato Veiga, and now it will be Axel Disasi follow suit, and others will continue. We don't know the situation with Ben Chilwell and Raheem Sterling yet. But let's see.
Sorry, have you seen also on Twitter what Galacho put on? He put three symbols. I don't know if that's fake.
On what?
A fake account.
On what?
Or
on what?
Ganacho's Twitter account. He's
it's
put
probably a big
ring.
Reasons. One being Romano would have tweeted about it by now.
Yeah, it's basically what he's done. He's done three. Ganacho's account. He's done three symbols. He's done a ring thing. I'll send it to you on WhatsApp so you can put up on the thing. I don't know if it's his real account or his fake.
If it's not legit,
Romano would have been all over this by now.
If it's not legit, I won't waste my time to put it on. Someone creating an account and putting that stuff up. You get what I'm saying, Dan?
Plus, let's be honest. Like I said, Romano would have been all over this by now.
Yeah, if Romano has a chance to even tweet about Renato changing his ringtone or something like that, and you think he will not get a chance
to say Garnacho went to the bathroom today, he'll do it.
Yeah, he needs to put, because that excites or annoys.
It's got a camera. It's got a camera in Garnacho's. It's got a camera in Garnacho's house where he follows the camera everywhere he goes when he goes to toilet having a shower.
All right, so let's
woke up and sneezed 3 times this morning.
Thank you, guys. Everyone watching this live, wherever you're watching this wonderful stream from. My name is Nizam with my co-pilot Stephen G and the wonderful special guests in the studio with by the name of DJ Sab, long time Chelsea supporter, with Chelsea Dan, also top Chelsea supporter, with our brother joining us all the way from Trinidad and Tobago by the name Jesse Football TV. You guys need to check him out. He will be giving us his thoughts on the few news that we've discussed on this platform. Stick with us, Nizam, Stephen G. We're right here, and we'll be back in just a few seconds. Then we're gonna hear from Jesse. Exactly. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the platform each and every day and helping us get the numbers that we are requesting for. Let's hear from my brother Jesse. Jesse, over to you. You've seen the complete transfer of Renato Veiga from Chelsea to Villarreal of a fee of is it 38.5 million euro, right?
Yeah, guys, you all hear me?
Yeah. Now we can.
Yeah.
Take us through it. We've the panel have had their fair share of Renato Veiga's move, and also you can add Wesley Fofana to it to make it one package. So go for it.
Right. So well, I know I'm actually hearing that the deal is gone through. I didn't know it had went through. Well, because I just basically tuned in now. right? But that is good. 38.5 million euros. That is roughly, let's say, pounds could be like about 28, 29 million pounds. I don't know, right? You all could correct me with that. That deal is actually good because we bought Renato Veiga for like around 12 to 14 million euros, something like that, right? So that deal is actually good.
12 million.
Basically, yeah, we basically made double on what we paid. So I don't have a problem with it. I just basically have the only critique I will have of it is that basically he could have been playing for Atletico because they offered something close to what we basically sold him for to Villarreal. So a small difference in evaluation. The guy could have been playing for a better team, but we got him off our books, and that is most important right now. We need to clear out space for other players to come in, right? In terms of what's his name, Wesley Fofana, and the whole deleting of all Chelsea posts and stuff like that. I am not too really bothered because Wesley Fofana hasn't really been playing for Chelsea Football Club, and it's not really a big thing to me. If he delete posts, so be it. Yeah, fans are saying that he is basically makes little one or two problems for the club and for himself. Yes, he does, but he isn't really playing for Chelsea Football Club. So it isn't really a big deal for me. Yes, he should keep his head down and try to get back fit and whatnot. But oh yeah, I also heard, I don't know if it was DJ or Steven. No, I think it could have been Dan as well, saying that we bought him from Leicester City. We have to remember when we initially bought Wesley Fofana. That is when Todd Bowley was playing sporting director. Remember, he bought all these players basically for Thomas Tuchel, right? And we bought him injured. So it's not to say that we didn't know about his injury situation. We just bought him under Todd Bowley. So that was a Todd Bowley signing, right? If we are to get him off I think that we're going to take a hit. We're going to take a serious hit with Wesley Fofana. Nobody is going to buy Wesley Fofana, injury-prone player. 3 seasons now, going on the 4th one, and this guy hardly played for Chelsea. He's just one of those players there that you forget we actually own this player. If you all understand what I mean, he's always injured. Him and Romeo Lavia is like they're there, but you are forgetting that they are actually there. So him doing this antics, is normal. I am not going to lose any sleep at night.
A question to you regarding Wesley Fofana. Do you think that Enzo Maresca rates him as a player, or do you really rate him as not a player, as Chelsea's top center back? And can he play? Do you think he can play in that Levi Koa role as a central defender?
Me, I have to agree with you because I think you basically brought it up and said you don't think Enzo Maresca rates him. I totally agree. I don't believe Enzo Maresca really rates Fofana. Reason being, it's straightforward. The guy's always injured. He's always injured. We can't tell. We might say he have good attributes to him. He's a good player, but we yet to see those great attributes for our football club for a long period of time. I can't even really remember the last time Fofana played more than 6 games at a time for Chelsea Football Club. I can't remember.
He played 12 games. He played 13 games last season. Jesse.
13 games. He
13, 15 games. He played 13, 15. Yeah.
Straightforward. I can't remember.
I know, and also he came off the bench as well. Don't forget he came off the bench as well. So we can't say he played less games because he came off the bench.
Well, 14 games down.
14, 15 games, still good. It's still good. It's still good
No,
result.
What are you talking about? 30 something games in the season, and you're talking about 14 games. It's
and
so
he just
good.
played
For
14.
But
hold
what I'm trying to say, yeah,
I don't want to take. Let him finish, okay?
there you go.
No,
But sorry, Jesse. I'm just going to quickly
No,
say
that's
this.
all.
Also, people when that time last season when he was playing in 50 games, everyone was saying we was Titan challenges when we was on top of the same points with Liverpool when he was playing. So we can't really say yes. His injuries is that bad. It is bad for him. It's not his fault. But the owners did know the time buying him from Leicester, his crisis, that he was injured because even in Leicester City owners told about his
No,
injury
that's
problems.
that is what I am saying. If we were to when we had actually gotten the sporting directors, do you really think they would have gone and buy Wesley Fofana? No, especially for that amount of fee. I don't think they would have. I don't think they would have. Look at the defenders that we are currently buying. We are buying defenders for like around 15, 20 million. We are not going to spend that kind of money on West. And we bought him injured. We bought him injured too. Because remember, when Todd Bowley brought him in and bring him in, we had to take him to America. That's where the team was on preseason. And he had to go there and we had to do scans on him before he actually took a medical. When he took a medical, we had to do some scan or something like that, and he was still out at that point in time.
Extensive medical than what normally happens, if you remember rightly.
Repeat that?
Huh?
Repeat that. I didn't hear what you said.
We did a more extensive medical than what you normally do as well.
Yes, exactly. So realistically, in a nutshell, Maresca said it. We need players to stay fit. We need players. I just don't think Maresca reads him. I don't think so. And I don't want to say it's because of the injuries, but it has to be a reason. But I don't think he reads it. I am with me with this.
Thank you very much, Jesse, for that, giving us that information. Thank you very much. We are on Wesley Fofana, and also we can take your comments on Renato Veiga. One more question for Jesse on these two topics. Jesse, my other question on Renato Veiga. Veiga finally the move is completed to Villarreal, young player. Do you think that from the way things are shaping itself with this injury with Levi Colwell and Badishia, who's not fully fit right now, do you think that Chelsea could have given Renato Veiga a chance to keep him at the football club and see what he's all made of instead of selling him?
You remember, I think I said this here, it was on Monday. I myself said that we could have really gave Renato Veiga a chance to prove himself in the position, in Levi Colwell's position. But the relationship is so broken with Chelsea Football Club. I don't think he himself wanted to play for Chelsea Football Club anymore. So yeah, that's just basically that with that whole situation. I don't think he wanted to anymore. I think he himself wanted to leave. And on top of that, it even got more sour as what it is I just said. The guy could have actually played for Atletico Madrid if Chelsea just went with the valuation, the fee that Atletico paid, wanted to pay. After that, also, all these little things. Then we bought the player to have him on the bench, not even really give him a chance last year. Look, check this out, right? We bought Gerald Hato, right? We already know what Gerald Hato is, what he's coming here for. He's going to be rotation for Marc Cucurella, right? Veiga, he could have played, he is a versatile defender. He could have played left back and he could have played center back, left center back. We wasn't even really giving the guy a chance to even play these positions. Listen to what I'm saying again. We wasn't even giving the guy a chance to really play this position. Now we literally bought Pato. How would you feel as a player? You wouldn't even want to play for the club again. That is just the reality of it. And again, and I will say it here again, we as fans just have to remember that the club is also in the business of making money. Not every player that we buy is going to be bought to play in the first team. They are going to be bought, they will play in the first team, they will have some games, but they will also be bought to buy and flip on for profit. He was one of them. We have to look at it that way. We can't keep saying that every player that we buy is going to come in and be part of the first team for many years to come. No. They are about business. They will buy players for the first team and they will buy players to flip and sell. And unfortunately, Renato Veiga was one of them.
Jesse, Jesse.
Thank you very much, Jesse, for that. And also, guys, you can follow Jesse TV. If you want to know where to find Jesse, go to my video description and on my channel. Just everyone that's on the show that has a channel that is promoting his channel, it will the link will be in the description below. So when you go there, you'll find Jesse's channel link right there, and you can subscribe and also help a young YouTuber out. The smaller YouTubers out, that's what we're here to do. That I'm not super huge. I don't have 200,000 people, but the little that I have, I'm still gonna help and push other people to the next level.
Nee. Could I just quickly just say to Jesse one thing, quick? Jesse, I heard Jesse you saying that Renato Veiga never got the chance to play for Chelsea. Well, the kid clearly did get a chance to play for Chelsea because he was playing as a left back for Cucurelli's situation, and because the kid moaned saying he ain't a left back, he's more favourite in a position to play centre back. We loaned him out to Juventus so he could go play that role, and he still had that attitude. And then that's why he still went out. He still went to play centre back, and he couldn't do the job as a centre back at Juventus. I don't get how people say we never gave this kid the chance to Chelsea Football Club, even though we did.
Now, here's what I'm saying. Listen, here's what I'm saying, Dan. I am saying that not everybody we buy is going to come here and basically be part of the first team. Yes, he will be given opportunities, but we have to understand that these guys are in the business of making money. They are going to give him game time, let his value increase, and then flip on and sell for profit. It's going to even be easier for them to make a decision if this player moans. Listen again, it's going to be easier for them. They're all about building stocks. They are all about building stocks. They are going to be flipping players. They told us this from the very beginning. This is what they are doing. And I keep saying, this Garnacho deal, they are insisting that they want Garnacho. They want Garnacho. He's going to come here and they're going to flip him. That is why Manchester United are also insisting that they want 50 million for Garnacho, because they already read Chelsea play. Chelsea want to pay 30 million. They already know Chelsea they get him for that 30 million. We are going to flip Garnacho in 2 to 3 seasons. Garnacho isn't a long-term person to stay at Chelsea.
So Jesse, don't you feel like that? Because with the Atletico Madrid, right, the deal, why it collapsed? They're offered a bit more money, or Renato Veiga. Now we're losing quite a little bit of money on from Villarreal. Why?
Now, here's why that happened, Dan. Right? We need to watch club stature, right? Atletico is a big club in La Liga. Chelsea know Atletico have funds. They will try to get the most amount of funds out of Atletico. Look at the time in the window. That deal with Atletico, okay, it fell through. Chelsea know that we have to get players off our books to make room for the next current couple of players to come in, right? Remember, we also have the whole situation with UEFA that we still have to pay about 20 million, and we still have to clear off names of the UEFA roster. So these players, now we are in a situation, whatever we get, something still significant, we are going to take. We actually moved from 80 million euros to 60 million euros for Nicholas Jackson. Now we are even willing to take a loan offer of 10 million with our obligation to buy. We try to sell these players for big fees, but we need to get them off the books. We have to. Raheem Sterling as well. He's going to go out on loan or something. The asking price for these players, we try to get maximum amount of fee, but we are not. Not every player that we try to flip to try to get maximum fee, we would get it for. We will get them for. That's just the harsh reality of it. If we actually making double off on Renato Veiga, that is a good fee. You think they wouldn't take it? Look what's going to happen. Carney Chukwuemeka. The club had been reported that from earlier on in the window, we wanted 40 million for Carney Chukwuemeka. You all want to see we are going to take something less? Because the club is adamant that we only want to sell him on a permanent. We are going to sell him for less.
Probably. Also, need just quickly the thing
We
I was
paid
sharing.
Renato Veiga when he came to Chelsea.
For it.
It's roughly around 30 million,
Steven,
wasn't it?
go for it.
Around 30 million.
Go for it.
Yeah?
Just
Is
quickly.
it roughly around 30 million?
was
You
the
guys,
latest
can you hear me?
From Romano.
Steven, go for it.
DJ?
Yeah. Just quickly.
Hello?
Yeah, Dan, we can
Dan,
hear you.
hold
Just
on,
2
hold on.
seconds.
Yeah, it's gone. I've gone.
No, Dan, we can hear you. Just 2 seconds. The thing I was sharing was the Romano latest on Veiga. It
Disconnected.
gives you the numbers.
Okay, we'll look into that then.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Dan, we can hear you. Take it
We
easy.
said
We staying on one
Because
place
my
for too
connection, I
long. We
had
gotta
trouble
move on.
connection. I was trying to say to Jesse, so Steve, how much did we pay you for Renato Veiga when he signed for Chelsea?
about 12 million.
12 million. You're not
Sorry,
listening,
12
Dan.
million.
You're not listening.
So
Stay with
Athletic
us so you
Madrid
can hear.
offered more like 40.
Can you
something,
hear us, Dan?
or was it 40 something like 8 add-ons, wasn't it, at the time?
Dan.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You can hear
Yeah,
us.
we
yeah.
can hear you.
I can't hear Nee. Nee's like gone all black screen.
Black screen. Your phone is giving you a black
Let
screen.
me back out and let me come back in because my thing's gone all dodgy. Oh, tell Nee I'm coming back in. Yeah.
I can hear you, Dan.
Oh, Nee
All
can
right,
hear
go ahead.
you. You just can't hear him.
Yeah. Go ahead, Steven. So
Yeah, no, that's
if
the
you-
only reason I put it up was just
Okay.
because it's the latest
If
one
you
of
want to
you.
share that on your screen, you can go ahead and share it, Steven. If
Okay.
you want to share that on your screen, so
Yeah,
we
I'm
can
gonna be
continue
quick
with
with it
the
because it's
subject.
only a couple seconds. It's just the numbers. So it literally just says that the fixed fees 25 million euros, which I presume is about 22 million pounds, and then 4.5 million of that in euros is going to be add-ons, which is how you get to the 29.5. The medical's going to take place tomorrow, so hopefully it'll be official by the weekend. It don't say official by weekend, but hopefully with the medical being Thursday, it will be. Because you'd imagine they'll want him in their squad or at least training by the weekend, because obviously they'll have a game over the weekend. But that was all I was going to say on it, was just...
So we don't have a buyback clause or even the first option. It has a sell-on clause.
Yeah, we got a sell-on clause, but it's meant to be a big sell-on clause, apparently. So that's fine by me.
I would love buyback clause. I don't want sell-on clause because I see potential in this young chap. I see a potential in him. Yeah.
But no, because that
it is
literally
what it
just
is.
came out. I just wanted to jump in with the numbers quickly. That's all.
All right. Thank you very much, Steven. Thank you very much, Steven G. Guys, if you're joining us live, watching us live across our two platforms, X and YouTube. My name is Nizam with co-host Steven G, and we have Jesse, Didier Saab, and Dan in the studio with us. The next topic we'll be discussing Carney Chukwuemeka as report from Ben Jacob. We'll be looking at that here in a second. Stick with us, Nizam, Steven G. We're right here. We wouldn't waste so much time on today's live stream. So let's get it going. We'll be right back in a second. Thank you very, very much, everyone, for joining us on the stream today. And what do we have on the stream? Sky, Cole Palmer says, Sky, is it Covey or Cover? Tweets, Sky. I don't know who that person is. I don't follow that person at all.
Kaveh Solokov, he works for Sky.
Oh, Covey Skalafov from Sky Sports. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I know he does. What's he tweeted out?
What did he say, Stephen?
He's just tweeted out. He's just tweeted some good news about something. It's just on Twitter. It's just literally just come up. I pinned up on my phone, but I think it's to do with Jackson with Aston Villa.
Okay.
No,
Right.
so. Oh, hang on. So I know it's not Chelsea related, but this is from Ornstein. Exclusive: Arsenal are making a move for Eberechi Eze because Havertz got injured, so now they're making a move for Eze.
Yeah.
I heard another. I heard something else today. I don't know if you guys saw it as well today. I know we're going to. Sorry, Neil. Well, in fact,
No, go ahead. Because
no. Let's talk about the subject you're talking about, Neil. Let's not jump.
no,
Let's talk about the subject you
we're
wanna talk
about to. We're about to. We haven't got into it. So if you have anything that is about to, throw it in now before we get into.
Yeah. It's just regarding the Xavi Simons situation. I don't know if you guys saw today. According to various reports coming out today, there's another club in England that wants him, but they're not saying who the club is. Apparently, it's not Manchester City. Yeah, apparently Manchester City were not the club that wanted him, but
It
there was
wasn't
another
Man
club.
City or Arsenal, which means it's probably Spurs.
For me, I think it's either Spurs or Liverpool. For me,
Oh yeah, Liverpool's a shout, but then they got Verts, so
yeah, that's what it was about. That's what it was about. It was about Xavi Simons as well. But he'll still be a Chelsea player. I'm not worried about that.
Did you say he will still be a Chelsea player?
Well, he's
Absolutely, I
rejecting
believe
everyone, so-
that. Yeah. But thank you, everyone. Like I said, the next one we will be talking about Carney Chukwuemeka. So let's get things going, guys. So thank you.
I'll send you the Carve thing in case you want to cover it tomorrow. So we've got something to talk about tomorrow.
Okay. Just one other thing. Did you guys get my tweets as well? By the way, that I sent you.
Yeah, I replied
all of
to
you.
it.
Yeah, you did you? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I did it to DJ.
Oh, okay, I've not seen them, so I'll go on it after. Okay, cool. Go on.
Did you get my message
regarding Wesley Fofana?
No. Did you get my message on X? Dan, did you get my message? Dan, are you back?
On X or WhatsApp, me? On X, you say?
On the X. I think, I don't know. I'm not so sure, but yeah, I just sent a message not too long ago. All right.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I think Dan will probably be the best on that one. Dan knows him more than me. I know him, but Dan knows him more. But Dan, I'm sure Dan will do that. But I'll see if I can find him.
Okay. Actually, yeah. Guys, so like I said, we'll be discussing Carney Chukwuemeka link. Also, there's been some few reports on kind of Chelsea young talented squad talented player who was on loan to Borussia Dortmund. Reporter saying from Ben Jacob. It came from Ben Jacob today. As Jacob said, exclusive Juventus have approached Chelsea about signing Carney Chukwuemeka. Chelsea continue to insist on a permanent transfer. Dortmund have already had multiple offers rejected rejected from Chelsea. So I don't know. Kind of from what I've read, Carney Chukwuemeka will love to go to
he wants
Borussia Dortmund. And he wants Dortmund, but looks like the fee being put on him is a bit too high, and Dortmund cannot afford to pay for it. They only want loan, but Chelsea want to make this move permanent. In addition, so they can have some players registered for Europe. It could be one of the reasons why they are not taking in the loan fee for some of these players. They want them off their books, off the football club, so they can bring in other players in the future. But yeah, I don't know where you guys stand on this. Steven, we'll go back to you. We go to DJ.
Yeah.
In that order.
So, and I'll just be quick on it, Nee. There was more to this. That the Juventus offer was a loan offer, so we know what's going to happen there. It's going to be rejected. But that was just something else that came out from it. Also from Alex Crook of TalkSport as well. So. Yeah, Juventus offered a loan, so that deal won't happen. But it seems there's quite a few clubs interested in Carney. It's just all of them are being stingy because they're Italian and German clubs and they don't like paying, as I always say, when it comes to certain clubs from certain countries. And it's just a bit of an issue at the moment, but hopefully it gets cleared up in the last 2 weeks and he gets sold. I like Carney, but at the end of the day, Nee, you're still sharing your screen, so whatever you're trying to get is coming up, in case you didn't want it to. But yeah, that was it on Carney for me. It was a loan offer, so it's got rejected. It's going to get rejected if it hasn't already. But there seems to be a lot of clubs interested. Hopefully one of those finally offers a permanent move. But yeah, if anyone else wants to have their say, Nee, do you want to go in a specific order, or do you want like Dan, or keep going? Yeah. Who's in here? Hang on, I can't see the names that are still in here. DJ, do you want to give your thoughts on Carney's situation, whether that's
Yeah.
general or Juventus specific?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's. I think again before coming home today, I was just listening to Talk Sport, and then I was thinking about this guy, Kevin Hatchard, who was on he was on the radio to. He was speaking to both Darren Bent and the host of the drives of the drive. I forget his name now, and he was just basically saying that apparently the reason why the likes of Dortmund and teams like that don't want to pay the money that Chelsea want, because they actually value him as they think Chelsea, because he's not played for Chelsea, they don't understand why they value him so highly, and that's one of the reasons why they don't want to buy him for the price Chelsea are asking for. So he basically thinks the deal's going to happen, and he thinks it's going to have to be a deal that meets halfway. So,
So like a
so for me,
loan
I
with
think
an
it will happen.
option type thing.
Yeah, something like that, or maybe he gets what do you call it? He gets sold for the money that's been given to him, or less than what Chelsea want for him.
That's some BS, man. Anything else you want to expand on it, or you're good?
No, I'm good, bro.
All right. Jesse, do you want to go next, just so we go in order of the people I can see?
Yeah, guys. In terms of Carney, this is just a real sad situation. I mean, he had so much promise when we bought him, and I think it was 2 seasons ago when we played against West Ham, and he picked up that injury. In that game, he looked so good. He looked so promising, and just a shame that injuries killed this guy so far in his career. In terms of Juventus and I think Dortmund as well, and I think it was RB Leipzig. These clubs are just going to be playing us, wait until the transfer window reaches its end, and they know we have no other choice but to give into what they want now. I think again, just like what I was saying before, we have to understand that the owners have to understand they can't always get their way in terms of fee. Yes, they might want to get double, but not all the time you can get double. You can't always try to be the dominant force in negotiations all the time. So it has no space for Carney here. So even if we have to take a hit where the fee is concerned, I think we bought him for like what, 20 to 22 million or something like that. Even if we don't get, even if we don't get double, and we probably get like around, I feel like 30 million, and we just make an 8 million profit, something like that. I think we should definitely take it, because we have no space for him here, and we are still trying to bring in Xavi Simons. So where realistically is Carney Chukwuemeka going to play when we have Esteva, who's versatile, can play as a number 10 and play on the right? We already have Cole Palmer there, and we want to bring in Xavi Simons. So if we have to take a hit on our profit, I think that is the best thing to do, because no club, the clubs that are interested, they're balling broken, they're always broke, they only want loans, and they are not willing to meet your evaluation of the player. So yeah, take a hit on the profit margin. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit annoying how they just go for loans, but they're very quick to pay money for players within their league. They'll pay like 30, 40 million for out of nowhere when they claim they have no money and they have to only do loans, but it is what it is, I guess.
No, well, we can't really be too mad at if they want to pay more for players straight out of their league, because let's be realistic. In the EPL, we do the same. We always have these things, not just Chelsea Football Club, but basically all Premier League clubs always like to quote unquote use this term Premier League proven. We will quicker buy a Premier League proven and pay the money for a Premier League proven player over buying a player from a different league. So if that is what they want to do, I understand, I get it, because we do it as well.
Yeah, but my thing is, you got like the journo saying Bayern are only able to do loans, but we can come back to this in a bit, because I'm cautious that JC and Dan haven't had their say, and big up JC for joining as well. Dan, I'll come to you in a second, because JC's just joined, so I'm curious what his thoughts are on the stuff we've been talking about, because he's not had a say yet because he's just joined. So JC, I'm not sure how much you've heard, but if you've got any thoughts on any of the topics, whether it be Veiga, Carney, or any of the other stuff that we've talked about, if you've been able to listen or not. But at the moment, we're on Carney and this Juventus offer that came in, which is a loan.
Yeah, I get it. See, here's the thing. I didn't hear much, but I understand. First of all, like good news, like we sold Vega for more than double the price. So we made good money on that. For a player who was not willing, like not interested to stay with us. And I actually don't understand him, because he has a better chance of being in the Portugal team if he's playing for Chelsea rather than Villarreal. If the motive was to be in the national team, then Chelsea is the place, but he must be thinking that he had no chance to start. Otherwise, why would he go? And if he's not confident himself of playing for Chelsea, then then cash it, then make a profit. As for Carney, I understand, like we are being offered only loan and very low fee because he's not been playing for Chelsea, kind of like surplus to requirements of Chelsea. The clubs are not understanding. A lot of clubs are still living, and especially in Europe, is like not understanding Chelsea. Chelsea is not buying just for the first team squad. There's a player flipping business. And if Carney is being asked for loan by Dortmund, by Juventus, then we can sell him to some Sunderland for more fee. Definitely. He's a flipping commodity. He's a commodity to be flipped. Has he played for Chelsea or not? I can tell you so many players who didn't play, and we are still buying and selling. So there's, as I understand Chelsea model, there is a squad. There are players on the fringes of squad, and then there are players with potential. We all the time buy potential players. Some make it to the team, and those who will not make, they will be sold. So I see there is interest for Carney from various European teams. He has played for Villa. He has come out of academies in UK, so he definitely has a quality there. If he's not good enough for for Juventus or Dortmund, I'm pretty sure somebody like West Ham or somebody who's on like not in the top 10 of Premier League but a lower club will easily pay for him like 10, 15 or 10, 5, 10, 15 million. So Chelsea's stance is very much correct. They look at the quality. If he's not good enough for the first squad right now because we have just too much of talent, that does not mean he's a bad player or he's not. His market value is not there. And I don't think Chelsea is in a dire state like they have to sell, that we must sell like United is. So take it or leave it. If Juventus is not willing to pay, or Dortmund is not willing to pay, but these two clubs are interested, then a Sunderland would surely be interested in getting him on a cut price deal to buy him, and that's it. That's my take on it. So if Chelsea is playing hardball, I see the logic in that. Stand firm.
Yeah. I think.
And to let me just
Go
add
on.
in one thing to that, right? And
Mhm.
to add to what just he said there, which is absolutely true, because we need to basically stand firm, as he just said. All these other clubs, they always stand firm on the players that either we, or well, let's just say the bigger clubs, will try to acquire from them. And they will always be like, this is the fee they want for their player, and they are not budging, right? But when it comes to us selling players, they always want some loan, or they always want some lower fee. I am all for negotiating. I am not saying no, but they always try to lowball us. So I agree with JC. Stand firm, make some profit, some big profit. If we taking a hit, as I said, on the profit, make sure what we put in the contract is a big selling on fee, so we could still recuperate some of the money in the long run. So I am with JC here.
Yeah, I think we got to stand firm on that. Nee, if you're back and your thing sorted, just give us a thumbs up. In the meantime, okay, Nee's back. Nee, unless you got anything to add, I think we go.
Can't hear him. We can't hear him.
We can't hear you. Oh,
We can't hear you. We
Still
can't. I don't know. What you're talking. Still nothing. Steve, could I just come in with this? What JC was saying and
yeah.
Jesse.
Dan, yeah. What was your view on everything?
Yeah, and I will just add, like, meanwhile, me, I think he is going to restart or something like that. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so he will try
Yeah,
to.
I've got it, Nee. We're good. Just let us know when
Yeah.
you're good to go.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Just
JC,
quickly, JC.
kind of second to quickly. What's it called? Yeah, needs to go refresh. Yeah, just go quickly get Dan's thoughts because we haven't gone to him yet, and then we'll come back if
sure.
you want to add. Yeah, Dan, what's your thoughts on the Carney situation?
Like I say, like the way I've heard JC's point of view, I've heard Jesse's point of view. The thing is, we've made a lot of profit already on salaries and selling loads of players. I think it's up to Mount now over 225 million in total. Once we know the issue with Renato Veiga, the Carney Chukwuemeka, sorry, the Carney situation with Borussia Dortmund. You've got to understand, Borussia Dortmund play fiddle, right, on players. They're tight with their money. These owners don't like to spend. They like to loan players as possible to see how their players improve in a team. As you know, Carney Chukwuemeka says he wants to stay in Borussia Dortmund because he's happy there. He's all this and that and that. We've heard a lot of stories about him going. He wants to stay at Borussia Dortmund, and we haven't really done the books on the agreement on Borussia Dortmund, and they've been they've been like playing kiddie, like picking in the middle with Carney Chukwuemeka, saying this price ain't much. It's not much. They don't think the price on Carney Chukwuemeka, what Borussia Dortmund is not agreeing, and thinks that he's not worth that kind of salary, kind of to buy him in a team. So now we've got another option, and it's Juventus now. Yeah, now they've came in, ain't they? They've came in, Juventus.
Yep.
Is it going to be the same scenario with Renato Veiga when we loaned him out to Juventus last season, where to get him game time in it, sent it back to buy option, and because then he came back off loan from Chelsea, Juventus came in. They wanted to buy the process of Renato Veiga, and that collapsed because the situation, they didn't think he's worth the criteria of that money. So it's a situation. It's a 50-50. We've got a few players on our books. Dacho Fofana, Desassi, Carney Chukwuemeka. Right, we've got Nicholas Jackson that needs to be sold as well. We also have Nicholas Nkunku, and we know that Nkunku deal with RB Leipzig is going ahead. With Carney Chukwuemeka, it's a shame with the abilities of him at Chelsea. He was good at Chelsea. He scored a wonderful goal against West Ham that we all saw when I was at the game. We saw him. And it's just another problem with his injuries again. Another injury situation at Chelsea Football Club where he couldn't get the chance to play first team football. Now we're relying on to sell him on again. Is it a profit for Juventus to come in? We don't know how much the bid's going to come in for. Is it going to be another same scenario? What Juventus what going to do with the thing with Borussia Dortmund with a loan option to buy? Is it going to mess up on that again? Because we are looking to sell players and bring players in. So Carney Chukwuemeka on the book still at Chelsea. If he doesn't get sold to any club this season, does that make us him not playing for the whole season, or would he come back onto the bench to play a bit of football for us and then try to sell him on for next season? Or less it. I know they don't rate him needs so we all know the club, the owners, the directors don't rate him at all, right? It's not the manager. As he's trying to prove he's on, we see him in that Borussia Dortmund, he did well, that's collapsed. Are they have to now just come with an offer? If Juventus come in for a 25 to a 30 million offer, then accept it. Because you're like wasting the players' time and effort, what you just did to Borussia Dortmund, because we know Borussia Dortmund, it's their fault, they're tight with their money. Yeah, they don't want to spend money because that's how much they wanted, 30 to 35 million, and then after they wanted to do a loan option to buy, and that didn't work out. And now we've got Juventus involved. What they need to do is to say, listen, you can have Carney Chukwuemeka on a permanent deal. We know we ain't going to get as much what we're going to expect getting from him because he's had injuries in the past. Yeah, I'm coming. Okay, let me come and finish it. Yeah, like I'm just saying. Yeah, now I've lost my sentence. Like to Juventus to come in and say we know the situation of his injuries. Yeah, at the part of Chelsea Football Club, we'll do you a deal halfway. Yeah, we'll do you a deal halfway. If they're offered a 20, 25 or 30 million, just go and accept it. At least he's off our books. At least he's going to play somewhere in a new chapter in a different country and build his fitness back up. And hopefully we might see the best out of him again, not being injury prone, and then he works on from there.
Thank you very much, Dan. That's the voice of Dan in the studio. We got some few also reports out there. Yes, sir.
Let me just say one thing before you continue. Some unrelated news to Chelsea. Arsenal is about to hijack Spurs for Eberechi Eze.
Oh, I already said that.
Arsenal is
Go ahead.
Yeah, they are about to hijack Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur for Eberechi Eze. Right? I just thought
it's fake. It's fake, Jesse. Don't worry about it.
I literally read it out like 5 minutes ago.
Can you please allow me to add something about Carney Chukwuemeka?
Definitely will come back on it. JC, just give me about 60 seconds.
Sure,
it's not fake, Dan. It's not fake. Because what it is Eberechi Eze wanted to join us now, but there was no room for him. But at this moment, the likes of Kai Havertz, who's injured, he'll be gone for a few months. They were saying
we don't know how long yet.
They said 4 months, from what I heard.
No, but we don't know how long it is, Lonely. We don't know how long it is going to be with Kai Havertz.
So it's not some random.
If we come off David Lawson, then that's all right then. Because the thing is, he's already agreed to Tottenham. He wants to go Tottenham. That's all we agree. So
listen to what I'm saying. Alex Brooks said he gave an estimated. It's not official yet. He said for the knee injury, he could be gone for 4 months. 4 months. which they have to bring in an immediate replacement right now. And then Eberechi Eze is a long time Tottenham Hotspur's Arsenal fan. He wants to join Arsenal even this season. And Tottenham were even heavily linked with it because there's no room for him at Arsenal Football Club. So now, because he's an Arsenal fan, when Arsenal approach him, there's a high possibility he could go to Arsenal. So if you say hijack, I can understand the word hijack makes a lot of sense over here. Because Tottenham Hotspurs need to step up if they really want to sign Eberechi Eze. Else he'll find himself at Arsenal Football Club. Because Eze is not a young boy. He's around 27 or something. He's getting close to that age where this could be his last top move for him as a football player. And he needs to make that move to win something. And I feel like Arsenal, boyhood club.
He was World Cup. He was playing the World Cup, Ernie, and the situation. Yes, Arsenal's trying to hide. Probably if they're trying to hijack him. The situation is that Tottenham and Crystal Palace is all agreed now. He wants to go Tottenham. He knows he's got the position to play in a tempo.
They haven't signed the paper yet.
I think it's Tottenham. It's all done. It's all done. They're just waiting for the green light.
It's going Arsenal.
I don't think he is. I'll tell you.
It wasn't agreed with Tottenham. There was no one saying it was agreed with Tottenham. It was moving towards that Saturday night. Yeah, because remember Saturday night it was he's not going to play against Chelsea, and then all of a sudden he is playing, and now we get the news Arsenal moved back in after Havertz's injury. Obviously, Arsenal wouldn't have been moving before Havertz's injury. Havertz's injury happened in the evening on Sunday after the Chelsea game happened, right? But obviously, they must have been close to agreement and something must have got moved, and that's why he suddenly was playing on Sunday against us. But it's from Ornstein, the most reputable journalist you've got for transfers. So
he said he's moving to Arsenal, right?
He said Arsenal are closing in, yeah.
There you go. Dan, sometimes I don't understand you. You've been in the game for a long time. If the deal is not made official, then it's anyone can jump in at a time.
The thing is, yeah, he's came out. He wants Tottenham, right? Tottenham has came. Right, no. Listen. The whole point of SA with Tottenham, right? There was a green light of accepted the deal, but they haven't put officially bid on Eze, right?
Right. So
there was, but the thing is also Steve, yeah. Like my mate, I'm trying to get Deji Spurs on. He'll tell you, right? They have to sell 2 players to bring Eze in. Soon they can sell one of the players from Tottenham. That's when they can get Eze in.
Dan, let me interject, right? Once a player hasn't put any pen to paper, anything could happen. Now, look, this is what Arsenal did. Yes, Arsenal got an injury to Kai Havertz, which was unfortunate, but I think Arsenal played this spot on. They let Tottenham and Crystal Palace show their hand in terms of fee. Right, because remember, Eze had a clause, a release clause, and it was going back and forth for however long. Right now, the reports came out just weekend that the fee is reported to be like 55 to 60 million, about 55 million upfront, base fee, and 5 million in add-ons. They basically showed their hand on what the fee is. So now this happened to Kai Havertz. It's easier for Arsenal now to come in and hijack the deal. Now, here's why I'm saying this is what happened. Don't say that because he agreed to Tottenham means he could go Tottenham. You remember years ago, this is the same thing that happened to Willian. Willian was in the medical room at Tottenham, and Chelsea called and hijacked that deal. Willian got off the medical table at Tottenham and ended up at Chelsea. So these things could happen. Once pen to paper didn't happen yet, and we didn't see that player holding up that T-shirt, right?
I agree what you're saying, Jed. I
Okay,
agree what you're saying. I
hold
see
on,
what you
hold
agree.
on,
really loud
You
on
know.
the side.
JC,
So,
we're gonna move
so
on.
I'm allowed
We're
again.
gonna move on.
Yeah.
JC was in. I told him to wait. So JC,
Yeah, go on.
over to you.
I agree with what Jesse's saying, but the thing is, Jesse, quickly before that, yes, Arsenal could hijack Eze, right?
They're
Eze for Crystal
hijacking it.
Palace.
It's gonna
Yeah,
get done.
they hijacked it,
That's
but
Soviet,
Well,
man.
you
Like,
said
But-
no. Dan, you just
no,
said
no,
you're going
no,
back and
no,
forth
no,
with
no,
the
no,
same
no, no,
thing.
need,
When
no,
someone
no,
said
need,
you
no,
said no,
listen.
they can't do it. Then we're still
No, no, no,
so
no,
now you're agreeing with it.
no. I said
You know,
that they can.
I'm
No, I
gonna
said they
solve
can.
this
No,
right
listen.
now.
No, I'm gonna say. No, quick on this, Steve. I know that I didn't say they can't do the hijacking. I know they can hijack it.
then
Yeah,
let's move on.
Then why do you say they
but
can't do it then?
but if SA says that he wants Tottenham
He'd
because
also
he knows.
agreed with Arsenal before, had he not?
Yeah, but then after when he agreed, Jay, he realised he ain't gonna get played as a number 10, and they're gonna put him as a winger, as a left winger, and he don't play as a left winger. He plays in a 10 role. So there's more option for Eze to go to Tottenham to play in that 10 role. What's been promised because if now Obgod's playing, he's going to be on the bench, and what the crisis about of Eze is, there's like two different stories between it. He now wants Tottenham because Tottenham has put a word to him saying you're going to be our main man starter and in a 10 role because now they've lost
How
Maddison.
do you know that? How do you know that?
Because he wants Tottenham because he likes the thing on Tottenham, and if he goes to Arsenal, they're going to play him. He's going to be a left winger that he ain't going to get game time, and because he's now 27 years of age, he will want to play first team football to get into his last time in the England World Cup. And if he goes to Arsenal, he won't get the opportunity because he'll be on the bench as a left winger.
You don't know. You don't know what Arsenal have for him. So we all don't know.
I've heard Arsenal fans
Okay,
about. I've heard Arsenal
Dan,
fans
2
about, and I've
seconds.
heard Tottenham.
Dan, 2 seconds. Because we're going to move on from this, and I think JC still needs to jump back in on his point, yeah? But read that bit. AFC closing in on England International. And that's from Ornstein, the most reputable guy there is. That's all I'm going to say on it. I think we should end on that bit. Unless
Okay. We'll just wait for Fabrizio and Ben Jacob to come out with it as well. So we've got all...
Who is Fabrizio
Yeah, but
Romano?
Ornstein's first.
Ornstein just tweeted this, and we're waiting for Fabrizio to take Ornstein's tweet and then retweet it and then put it on and then just give him the credit. Is Fab has it? Is that could have been on his platform a long time ago?
Already tweeted and didn't give credit.
So that's what you have to remember. Whoever have put it out first, it means that person have the news.
Honest truth, D, I think he'll still be a Tottenham fan. He'll be a Tottenham player.
No problem. That's what we're still here, Dan. We're still here.
What did JC want to say, Nee?
Yeah, let's JC. Sorry for that. We'll be holding it for too long. JC,
no
jump
problem.
in and give us your point of view on
regarding
Carney
this Carney.
Chukwuemeka.
Yeah, Carney Chukwuemeka. See,
Yes, sir.
in any business, the risk and rewards go hand in hand. What Juventus want is minimum risk, and then they don't want to pay. If he goes on loan, and if he's not able to perform and break into their first 11, his value will drop. And if he's able to perform and do well, then Juventus will get him for very reasonable price, very cheap price with minimum risk. There is no free lunch in life. What I clearly see is what Chelsea want is take the risk, and Chelsea has been offering reasonable prices. We didn't sell Veiga for 50 million or 40 million. We sold him for 20 odd million. And there is still a gap where Veiga will play better and his value will rise to 30, 40 million. So they are taking a risk, whoever is buying him, and he will earn money. Juventus need to do same thing. And if they don't do this, then they can buzz off. As for Carney and his career, he was injured, and that's why his valuation was low. He cannot break into English team, which might be his first target, like for the World Cup or coming Euros, and for that he has to play. Now, if he goes on a loan to a Juventus, and it's in interest of Juventus that his price drops even further, he makes it even more difficult to break into that team, because Juventus will be in a favorable position if he's not starting. Something which Dortmund did the same thing. They don't start him, and then they they're bargaining for peanuts. I would suggest wait for the right price from the big clubs, and if the big clubs are not in the right frame of mind for him, his first priority should be to play, and then Chelsea can sell him to a smaller club or loan him to a smaller club where he will be one of the best and he will start and he will play. And until January, if he performs very well, he can be recalled and sold. But at least he will play and he will get a chance to prove himself, raise his value, and it will be a win win situation for him, for the club, for everybody. And the main thing for him is to play. If he thinks he's going on loan to Juventus and he's playing week in, week out, he tried the same thing at Dortmund, he couldn't do that. And that's a wrong deal. The right deal would be if they buy him, they will play him. If they loan him, he is a backup. If he wants to prove himself, go to a smaller club where he is guaranteed time. He's gonna play there. He is going to become match fit. He's gonna he improve there, and his value will also increase. Chelsea can stand firm if the big clubs don't give money for him. Don't he has nothing to worry about. Main priority for him should be game time. And if he goes to a small, I look at Reece James. He went to championship.
Yeah.
He was player of the season for championship, and then when he
Veiga.
came back, so I mean, I don't know who his advisors are or whether he's in correct frame of mind. I don't think if he goes to Juventus, he will be on the radar of Tuchel anyway. So it is in the interest of Carney as well as Chelsea to stand firm with these big clubs, and if it doesn't happen, then look for a loan where he will play.
Thank you very much, JC, on it. So that is, I think, his final point on Carney Chukwuemeka, isn't it? All right. So what I want you guys to know, we got just literally 3 minutes to end today's live stream. I want to thank you all for coming on. JC, Dan, we lost DJ Sab due to family reasons, and Jesse also. Thank you very much for also coming on. We're going to end exactly at 2 hours of live streaming. So we got 3 minutes. Anyone have any random discussion regarding it? Can be a United topic, Arsenal topic, any other topic. We can just wrap it up with those topics there. So anything that comes in your mind, Dan, JC, Stephen, and Jesse, you can throw it in for that extra 3 minutes.
I will go quick.
Yeah.
I guess with this whole Newcastle situation, with the whole Isak thing, I think that is just. I think Liverpool now should definitely pay that money because they unsettled that player really, really bad. Now that relationship with Newcastle seems broken. I don't know how they're going to integrate him back into that team, incorporate him back into that team. But it's just really crazy how this situation plays out. At the end of the day, Newcastle, just like what JC said, clubs need to stand firm, and they are basically standing firm. I think Liverpool try to lowball them and try to embarrass them a bit. But yeah, I think they need to pay that fee, the 150 million Newcastle is asking for, and yeah, because the player is unsettled.
Thank you very much. That's related to what's his name, Alexander Isak, burning his bridges with Manchester, Newcastle United. Yeah, who's coming on?
Yeah, I was just saying,
Yeah.
I really want to see our signings to be wrapped up as soon as possible. Hopefully, the incomings. I mean, the outgoings. Of course, the club has to be focused, and it's something like, as a fan, I don't look at much at that. But I'm eager to see Xavi Simons. He will be playing on this Friday, so he's surely not playing against West Ham. But I can't wait to see him at Chelsea. Also, Garnacho, he's coming. I think he will strengthen our left wing. And if it is a good price, hopefully that happens soon. and I still hope that we get some center back, because our center backs are not very fit right now. We don't have a lot of options there. So really eager to see those two signings, which have been like every day. All these journalists saying like it is happening, it is only them, Chelsea, it is only Chelsea. Same news they give every day about Xavi Simons as well as Garnacho. These players have chosen Chelsea. They are waiting. They are waiting. Fans are waiting. Everybody's waiting, and I think the way Garnacho thing is playing out with Manchester United, I'll be honest, I'm starting to enjoy it. I'm starting to have a liking for the boy. The way it is happening, I mean, if he comes for 25, 30 millions, I'm telling you honestly, it's a good deal, and it's a good transfer, and it will be another topic for discussion with United fans, where we will be having fun, a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
So I like what he's doing there.
Nee, just quickly,
Yeah.
JC, are you? Do you think that they're certain that the players are going to join Chelsea yet? I'm not quite sure yet. I think they need to say it another 10 times.
Sorry.
Do you think these journos like Romano are sure that they're going to join Chelsea yet, like Xavi Simons? I think they need to say it another 10 times. I'm not sure that they're confident in that yet.
85%, there's still 15%.
85%, it means we got another 10 updates of he only wants Chelsea, guys. Remember, he only wants Chelsea.
Yeah. Yes. So for 15 more tweets for 15% to catch up. Yeah.
I had to jump in for that.
Yeah,
It's
but
like I said, we're wrapping up with those, so
Steven,
anyone can have anything, you can jump in with it.
I mean, Steven, we are seeing the highlights of every Leipzig game where Xavi Simons is playing really well. I mean, that's another teaser going on there. And then Garnacho, all this like soap opera going on with Manchester United and Chelsea pricing him. Like Manchester United come out and say, no, not 40 million. We want 50 million. And then Chelsea goes, actually, we don't value him at 30 million. We value him at 25 million. So this is really fun going on right now.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Borussia Dortmund are trying to play some games that's not suitable for Chelsea. They're just being a bit too stingy. But how would they pan out at the end of the transfer window? On the further note, I would say, where are we right now? Dan, you want to come in before the streak comes to an end, Danny? Oh, you're behind this. Okay, backstage. Sorry, Dan.
Yeah. Big ups anyway, man. Big ups. I just before we end the stream, yeah.
Yeah.
About I want to
Guys, go smash, put a like on the video. Smash the like button.
Yeah. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, guys, because this is the content where us lot do for you guys. Just want to, Steve, don't worry about the Xavi Simons. It's happening on this weekend. Trust me, man. It'll be done deal before Nkunku leaves. We just need to be patient on this, because they're also probably looking at a potential another centre back as well for to come in the transfer market, because Enzo Maresca is still asking for a centre back, and if he wants a centre back, they're gonna have to provide him a centre back. But yeah, before anything, guys, I'm just gonna say, Nee, thank you for letting me come on the stream. It's been a good show. We actually enjoyed it today. Big ups to JC, big ups to Jesse and that. Hope you guys are doing well. And because last stream when he was out, JC when he was out of breath, hope everything's alright with you and your family. Hope you looking after yourself. And Jesse, my ball, big ups to you. So yeah, up the Chelsea, everyone. Love to see you tomorrow on the next content. Nee, I love you, G, my bro. Always, you're the legend on the stream, because everyone, that's what we do it for everyone to speak about our club. I'm heading off now because I'm gonna go all the tea. But big ups, and then I'll ring you after all the tea and that once we finish the show, Nee, okay?
Yeah, thank you very much,
Bob.
Dan. Like I said, it's always a pleasure to have these wonderful pundits always on the show. JC, DJ Salve, Jesse, my main brother, Stephen G, co-host of this platform. He done a very, very good job every day, every single day. JC, Dan also, whenever I call on them, they'll all jump on the show to have a say. And so it's Jesse. Jesse's also showing what is well. Indeed, another good top content creator. Like I said, Jesse, it's an up and coming top content creator. He has his channel there. Let us help and see, make sure he can get to 1K very, very soon. We'll try to make sure he gets to that numbers. I'm not sure where the numbers are, JC. Jesse, what's the number right now, Jesse?
I'm currently on like 430 something, but it's been progress.
Okay.
It's been progressing quite well. So yeah, but thanks for the big up me. Thanks for having me on your show. And yeah, everybody subscribe and like to this channel, BlueClouds Media. This channel helps a lot of young YouTubers, and I am one of them, and I am grateful for that opportunity. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you very much, JC. Like I said, guys, if you go into my video description, today's video description, JC's the link for his channel is right there. First one before you get to my socials and all that. JC's Jesse. I'll keep it JC. Jesse information is right there. Click on it, go to his platform, and that link is his current video. I'm sure he uploaded. Watch it and show your support. Give it a like, and I'm sure you will love his content. He's always open. He has his camera on, and you like his vibes. He knows his football. So yeah, support a young YouTuber or a small YouTuber for them to get to where others are. The sky is the limit, they always say. You get 4K, you get 5K, 6K, 10K, 20K by the time you realize you're up to a number. And I'm always very happy to see numbers going up. And I'm very, very happy to see Matt Gorbridge also, someone I barely mentioned his name, but he's done a new package there where he's got some something has to do with Bundesliga stuff that will be shown on his platform on YouTube. That is impressive, and I would love to get there too. So, Steven, do you have any details on Matt Gorbridge stuff? Stevie J, are you there? I think Stephen G's off from his computer here already. But yeah, I want to acknowledge everyone. All the Cole Palmer, big up to you, Cole Palmer, the legend in the chat, who takes care of everything. And he and JC also. Then Gideon, big up to Gideon. But look at who we have here. Ed Talks Chelsea. Ed Talks Chelsea, big up to you, man. I hope you are doing very well. Another Chelsea supporter in the chat with us. He said, I hate to see Arsenal fans happy. He doesn't want to see Arsenal fans happy at all. That's from Ed. Big up to you, Ed, in there with us. The first time seeing him on the platform. Hope you subscribe and be part of our growing community. Absolutely. Thank each and every one of you. If I didn't mention your name, remember, I know you are there. Mo from the Blue Lounge YouTube channel who was on a few, I think, minutes ago, who was also supporting. I think he said he'll be live later, so I'm not so sure of my time. But yeah, if I'm there, I'll go support him as much as I can. Ajiri, big up to Ajiri also, who was here on the show. Then Abib also joining us on the platform. Akeem, wherever you are, I know you're watching. Chelsea Dan, big up to man like Dan. And Kai from behind the dugout, also another top YouTuber, also trying to grow his channel. So guys, like I said, these when you click on the three dots right there on the YouTube comment section, will take you straight to his platform. Support him also, and then give him a like, on this video, and that's the only thing that motivates I would say the small creators. It motivates them to create more. Those big ones don't really care that much because they've already got the numbers. But the small ones, you only support them with the likes on their video, and it helps them. At least they appreciate. They can see that people are liking what they're doing. It helps them to become more better creators and to enhance their videos. For you to get the best quality of the video, you need to support them by liking the video. Really appreciate everyone to join us each and every day that we stream. We make sure we bring you the authentic, latest news from the world of football. Thank you all very much. And I always say, Lil Desperados, hang on to hope. Stevie's not here, would have said it. Guys, when I say Lil Desperados, all you got to support me with, hang on to hope. Lil Desperados, hang on to hope. And I'll see you guys at the same time tomorrow. Adios. Bye for now.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the floor, feel the winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive.